daffodils, spring, winter gloves. Well, good morning everyone. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a very gloomy, foggy spring day. Off into town with the mighty Street RS for its first service. Supposed to be a nice day, but well, yeah, I have to wait for this to burn off, so we'll maybe see some sunshine by about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So yeah, I hope the weather needs a bit nicer than it is here, but it's not looking great. Welcome to the Har. So 600 miles done on this Triumph. Gotta say, really liking this bike. Don't really have many niggles as such yet, really. Negatives, I think the dashboard takes. It's only a minor thing. It really is only minor. When you turn the bike on, the dashboard takes a while to. Seems to take a while to warm up or start up anyway, I should say. But it doesn't actually stop you starting the bike straight away. But the screen just needs a little while just to get going and go through its start regime, but no big deal. I mean, it is a computer at the end of the day. Fuel range is about 150 miles and has continued to be so. Okay. Interesting. You are exceeding the speed limit, sir! Significantly. How dare he? Yeah, dash takes a little while to get started up. Sometimes a quick shifter can be a little bit hesitant. No, that's not the right word. Hesitant. Yeah, fifth to sixth. If you're not really hard on the gas, it can be a bit jerky. But it's not a major issue. When you're further up the rev range, it's fine. But well, about 3,000 to 5,000 revs, it's yeah. If you're just short shifting, it's not always as smooth as perhaps it could be. But that's probably more rider error than anything else. Probably more to do with the bike. Yeah, it makes your fuel range was fine. I think what Triumph claim of 170 miles is probably true. I've not had that out of it myself yet, but there's plenty of time. See ya. It's a great traffic bike if you're going to commute. If you want to commute, it's fine. Very easy through town, it's so manoeuvrable. But then anyone that's got one will put testament to that. Mirrors are, after 600 miles, I can say the mirrors are actually okay. Bar-end mirrors, they're not that easy to see. I would prefer conventional mirrors if I'm honest. Yeah, the bar mirrors, as I was saying, are alright. Visibility is decent. I just prefer to flick my eyes down to a more conventional setup, I think is what I'm trying to say. Tyres have been fantastic, as you'll have seen on the the Hugger video, and obviously the video I did having just picked this up. They're actually pretty good in the wet. However, I will actually say and confirm now that since that previous video, if you get caught in the damp if you get caught in the damp and the roads haven't been wet for a while, then, and they're a bit greasy, then there's a big difference, I would say. certainly a little bit more, well, what's the word? I don't know what I'm trying to say. You just need to watch what you're doing, I think is what I'm trying to say. Tarmac, polished tarmac, that's definitely not a good place to be. Mighty yellow bike, it provides sunshine on days of darkness. Yeah, it's just so much fun to ride. I love it, I really do. I do miss the GSXR, I've got to say. Again, like I said before, I just missed the outright power. You can't use any more of it any more of the time, I'm afraid. And it's a garage. Yeah, I guess if I could afford it to have kept it, I would have done. But this is yeah. As a garage ornament, the GSXR would have been amazing, but I'd certainly get more out of it. We've got ourselves a convoy. Well, I'm not too sure what actually does dictate a convoy. Would it be N+1 or? Tell you what though, it is bloody freezing. The tail pack is really handy. I do like the tail pack. The only issue with it is it's a little bit small, but you can get bigger things in. If you leave the lid open, it does. It's got a roll top on it, so you can actually get a bit more in it and use the. You can use the little, what do you call it, the little clips to hold the contents in place. But unfortunately, it does mean that the lid is blowing around all over the place. Other than that, okay. The induction noise is so addictive on this thing. Quick shifter going down the box, the definitely more responsive in the higher revs. You've got to cut me up. No, you're not. Yeah, not much to dislike on this bike really. I'm trying to think of little niggly things, but sometimes the dash is a little bit overcomplicated, if I'm honest. Normally flick between a couple of little layouts, but just based on personal preference, how you feel at the time. I quite like seeing the revs there in the yellow at the top, because the graph for the rev counter is not that easy to see, I've got to be honest. So I can see why people prefer the R in that case. I can see my breath on my visor when I breathe out. That's how cold it is. So yeah, I think next, well, certainly the exhaust has opened up since I first jumped on this. It's definitely got a bit boomier. Not quite as muted as it was, but I will get a full system for it. Where I'm going to plan on getting it tuned. Going to get a set of rear sets for it, I think, for track use. And to be honest, it doesn't need anything else. It's already got the bells and whistles on it. What else does it need? There's the sunshine up there. Peeking through the clouds it is. Just almost, but not quite. It is really cold. It is, oh, I can't see on this display. $7 degrees, apparently. Feels more like 3.5. This bike is very comfortable, I have to say. Very, very comfortable. We go through town or down the main road? I don't know. Let's just go down the main road. Ooh la la. So easy to ride though, it really is. It's just, it's all things to all people, this bike, it really is. Maybe a set of clip-ons. We could get some clip-ons on there and, you know, we could turn it into a, well, the bike we just got rid of. That makes perfect sense. Busy. Busy lords, busy, busy lords. Anyway, that's a very quick update on the street. We have, yeah, first service booked, and after that it's game on. I've got to say, the bike really comes alive at 7,000-8,000 revs. 8,000 revs and up, 8,000-9,000 revs, it's just mega, absolutely mega. I was hoping that yellow would be quite special, but it seems to be common as muck. Of course it is, because it is the best colour, that's the only reason why. And the fastest, naturally. It's science. Anyway, that's a little update on the channel for the street, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you very, very soon. Peace out.